Okay. Welcome back, everybody, to Walking Between Worlds with Leanne McLaughlin and Diane Adams.
Hello, everybody.
We created this podcast because the walking between the two worlds represents how do we go through living in our everyday 3D sort of life, paying the bills and raising kids and walking dogs, and manage to still be connected to the spiritual world and seeing things from a higher perspective. This is something that I know Diane had people asking about, and I've had clients asking some similar themes too. So we thought, let's just wing it.
Exactly. We do that best impromptu.
Yeah. So Diane does a daily card reading, and I didn't get to watch this morning, but you want to share what came out today because I think this is kind of a timely message.
It definitely is. So it's called the Thunderbolt. And if some people know a bit about tarot, it's actually the Tower card. And it's been coming up the last 2 weeks. So what I'm really seeing is feeling as well in our own lives is things could seem like they're ending, and it can happen chaotically or it can just happen over time. And people are like, oh my gosh, like why is this ending? What's happening? But in an ending, there's always a beginning. So when we get to number 9 in a cycle, we're completing that cycle for new beginnings. So I really want to stress to everybody out there. So if you're really feeling like something is coming to an end and sometimes it's chaotic, flow through it and just remind yourself over probably the course of your life that you've seen times where you're in the middle of chaos and go, oh my gosh, why is this? And then you reflect back and go, oh, if I hadn't have gone through that, I wouldn't be where I was.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and you know, the thing about tarot, because I've studied a little bit too, I don't do formal readings so much like you do, but um, Tower is the card where it's like let go or be dragged. And when we get
Mhm.
comfortable in something that is just good enough, it's fine. You know, you don't love it, you're not being inspired, but you'll just stay there because it's meeting your needs. If you would never leave on your own and there's something amazing waiting for you, are you listening as I say this to you? Something amazing is waiting for you that is really meant for you on your path. The tower happens to just yank the carpet out from underneath so that you don't have a choice but to step forward on the path towards whatever it is that's waiting. And things can happen really quickly because it's all lined up already.
Mhm.
And the cool thing, Diane, is that all of our guides and our angels, like when we channel, they see things from the higher perspective. Like our higher self, our soul sees all of that and already knows and has moved pieces around on the board and is just nudging you into position. And it's like that's where our trust comes in.
Oh, and trust is a big one. So the last 2 weeks theme has really been about trust and new beginnings and easier said than done. We can say to you, you know what, just go with the flow and just trust it's all going to work out. But when you're in the middle of it, you're like, oh gosh, how do I trust? And just a small little example, it's not big, but big enough. So I've spent years building my Spotify music. I work out, clients, all that kind of stuff. But whatever happened a couple of days ago, all gone. So I could maybe have really done a deep dive of how to get it back, but I thought, you know what? This is a new opportunity for new beginnings. I'm going to create something. I'm not going to rely on what all my old stuff was. I can go back and I can find it. But it's really all right. I'm going to just step into this energy. It may seem small, but it's big too. I'm just going to step into this and see where this leads and what's going to pop up for me. So that's what I mean by having trust to go, okay, but I really was attached to that. I don't want to let it go. But let's just see where it's going to go.
Well, and the other thing, just building on that too, is how, like, when we build something over time, it was created under old energy. And
Hmm.
we have grown. We have shifted. We're in a different vibration now. So starting a new project, that's why I'm excited to do this with you to start this now because we're under a new vibration, a new energy. And like to start off under this, something new from here is really, I think it's very cool because it's needed.
It is. And, the timing really is brilliant. And we're just two soul sisters getting together, chatting it out. We definitely don't have all the answers. It's only a perspective of mine and your perspective. And sometimes we're not going to agree with that, or we're going to see things different, and that's okay. But we thought, you know what? A lot of people are struggling. And again, that tower moment, that, as you said, the rug's being pulled out from so many. And even just looking at, I'm not going to get political, but looking out into our world and seeing all the things that are happening, you're going, how can this happen? Why is this happening? Well, I really feel like our world is going through that tower moment.
Yeah.
It has to.
Yeah. No, I agree 100%, and I was with the Dolphins yesterday, spent some time, and they always give me little snippets of things that I don't always know what they mean. But I remember back to last summer, there was some big changes happening there, and I didn't like what I was seeing, the direction things were going. And Bacano and Javi are the two Dolphins that I work with there, and Bacano just like he literally went belly up, made me put my hand on his throat and said, "Okay, I'm letting you touch me in my most vulnerable place to trust because I trust you." And he says, "You need to trust that everything's going to be okay. We already saw, and it's going to be okay." And so when we get these, like, these downloads of, I don't know why, but I just feel like it's going to be okay, listen to that and try to just be neutral and release and let go of what's trying to lead. Because when we hold on and we dig in our heels, oh my God, that's just going to create suffering.
Yeah, because you're just going to keep all the doors just keep closing, and you're just going to try and force them out. But you don't realize, have you just looked to the right? There's actually a door that's open.
Yeah.
And maybe it's not appearing quite yet. And be patient with that too.
When you said that visual of the door, I literally heard the angels go, "Oh,"
I
like,
love it.
"Play my child." Oh my God, that's so funny.
Think of our spirit guides on the other
Oh,
side, or whoever's around, going, oh my gosh, we've seen all the memes and the gifs, follow this. I think I sent you one the other day where, it's all around. It's like, okay, Leanne, it's your turn now. Just trust us. You're just gonna fall and we're gonna catch you. Just trust. Well, so they're all behind him waiting, and now he goes the other way and goes poof, and they're like,
falls
oh
forward.
gosh.
Yeah. No, it's true. And if you can see it in a way that it's an exciting time for new things to come and to be creative and to do that like the same things are happening around us, the same 3D things are happening, the same whatever, you lost your job, whatever. Like, I mean, you can pick A, B, or C,
Mm-hmm.
but the same circumstances are happening for us. And it's a matter of how you view it, really, because you
Yeah.
can slip into being a victim, and then you're always going to be a victim, and that's never going to feel good. Instead of saying, okay, well, this is going away because it served its purpose and I'm really grateful for that experience, and now what can I do differently where I can move into something else and grow.
Yeah. Now, I want to just kind of add into that. It's okay to be sad.
Oh
It's
yeah.
okay to feel frustrated and cry. You don't have to go, okay, I'm just going to be that strong person, wait for the next opportunity. It's okay to like to mourn. It's okay, but just not, don't get stuck there. But it's okay to release, because you need to, we need to say goodbye to some things. And it's just darn painful sometimes. It really is.
Yeah.
Even though, like, we've gone through so many lessons, as everybody has, and I have this very strong form of trust, and so do you. But it's tough, but in
Well, and
the
it
end we
takes
get
a long
through
time to get there, right? Like, because we are tested and we test it.
it.
So
Hmm.
when time and time and time again, something always shows up in the last minute to help, when you feel like, what am I going to do? And I'm a manifester, so I don't follow the human design or know it inside out like you do at all. But I am a manifesting generator, or whatever, those two.
Yep.
And
Yep.
so manifesting for me has, like, people, I have friends who have said, you need to write a book. I can't believe how stuff just lands in, and I stress myself out at the last minute. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like bargaining with my angels and my guides. It's like, you got to show this, and like, I need help. And then at the last minute, there I am in a coffee shop, and I talk to so and so, and they say, here, this is what I need, and can you help me? And I'm like, oh my God, that answers everything that I need. So,
Hmm.
It's truly amazing when we, and then it's like, okay, well, if this always works out, so I'm just gonna relax and watch for the signs.
Yeah, because they're all around us. As you know, you walk on the beach and how many little angel wings and all kinds of different things that you find on your beach.
Yeah, yeah, that's the magic of when you're not even paying attention and then you see something and recognize that those things really are signs that are meant for you. And you find dimes from your mom and see the
Oh
numbers
my
and you're
gosh,
like,
everywhere. And my kids too. Even my one son was having a shower one day and he calls me up. He's like, Mom, I'm having a shower and a dime fell off my back. It's like, how does a dime get on your back? But we don't question these things anymore. Like, I have stories and stories of dimes I find everywhere. And yeah, it's just thanks, Mom. Hmm. Yeah.
okay, well, I'm really happy that we got to have a chat about all of these things about current stuff today. So,
Hmm.
anybody wants us to chat about anything in particular, if there's any subjects coming up that you would like to see what our take is on it, not that we know everything, but sometimes we can shine some light on things from a different perspective. Drop a
Definitely.
comment. Yeah.
Yeah. And what are you doing these days? What services are you offering again, Leanne?
Well, so I do my monthly subscription of the guided meditations that are channeled from the dolphins. So on the portal dates. So the next one will be coming up will be July 7th. So we do like 6677 on those dates. And I'll leave a link in the comments so that you can check it out. It's called The Heart of the Pod. And it's so cool because I channel messages and wisdom and energies from them. And it's very visual, very visceral. And people are giving really good feedback that it's been very helpful.
Yeah, it's amazing. I listen to your meditations and oof, that takes me away.
I'm so happy. And
Yeah,
we can find you on your social medias too to do your daily card readings. You usually post them in the mornings, I think, right?
I do. Yeah, Instagram. I think my handle's Diane Adams 42, and then you can find me on Facebook. Two N's and an E, Dianne. And I think I've had a lot of requests. I might open about 5 spots for personal readings, so stay
Oh,
tuned for that too. So
that's good.
yes,
Awesome.
yeah,
All
good.
right. Well, until we meet next time.
Yeah, definitely sending you a big kiss
Yeah.
and a hug.
Love you, sister friend.
Love you too. We'll see
Love
you
you.
later.
Have a great day, everybody.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye.